Welcome back to Late Night Gaming. My name is Rachel, and today we will be continuing the Quarry. In our last episode, we went through chapter 6. And what happened in chapter 6? What happened in chapter 6? Nick finally turned into a werewolf, and he attacked Abby. Then we're in the pool house right now, and there was a knock on the door, and it's Laura, and she has an eye patch. Which is pretty cool. What else happened in chapter 6? Wait, did someone... I think it was also the chapter that we got Jacob officially infected. I'm kind of curious how that is going to play out. We'll see. I don't think anything's going to happen. Oh, and then Emma got back to the lodge, I believe, and she's hiding in a car right now. So, we're all caught up. We're starting chapter 7, which I think is one of my favorite chapters, if not my most favorite out of the whole game. Because we play as Laura.
Why didn't you come?
Where have you been for the past 2 months?
We did come. One night early. That was our mistake.
Flashback time. Flashback time. I hope my audio doesn't sound weird. I was listening to one of my other recordings and it sounded a little like... I don't know how to describe it.
Max!
Hey. Come here.
My A button is sticking on my controller.
Get in there. Fucking do it.
Kids.
Why not just shut the camp down until you solve this problem?
What have you done to Max?
Shut up.
You can't just...
Shut up! This is an interrogation. I ask, you answer. Name.
Laura Kearney. Laura, pronounced Kearney.
Who are you traveling with? And what is your relationship?
Max Brinley, he's my boyfriend.
Where were you headed last night?
To Hackett's Quarry summer camp. You already know this. What have you done with Max?
No. I ask, you answer. That's how this works.
Fine.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh. Well...
Yeah, maybe stop being such a fucking dick.
Max and I are camp counselors.
Oh, bullshit. Counselors aren't due until today.
I told you, we drove up and got there early. We figured we'd just go to camp.
Why didn't you go to the motel like I told you?
Because we were, like, way closer to the camp, and we're broke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sheriff Hackett. Wait, Hackett? Like, Chris Hackett?
Don't change the subject.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. You just stepped in some grade A double prime, go ahead and kill yourself cosmic type shit, young lady. And your only option is to buckle the fuck up and do what I say. Do you understand?
Please. You just stop trying to intimidate me and tell me what the fuck is going on.
He's like, damn, I'm not
Is
intimidating.
Max alive? I feel like I'm going crazy. What?
Let's go.
Hey! Hey, you! Asshole! You wanna tell us what the fuck's going on?
Max!
I know you hear me! Fuck!
Max! Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of all mixed up, but more or less intact, I think. Laura?
Yeah.
Why am I naked?
What?
I mean, after we got attacked, the next thing I know, I'm waking up in a jail cell, and you're gone, and now you're back again, and I'm super naked, and there's blood and stuff everywhere. I mean, what the fuck happened?
I was kind of hoping you could tell me what happened.
I feel like I remember bits and pieces, but none of it makes any sense.
Yeah, same. I feel like... Were we drugged? I feel like maybe we were drugged.
By a cop? Do they do that? Who does this guy think he is?
Well, Sheriff of North Kill, apparently.
North Kill?
Yeah. Max,
What?
did you even look at the map? Hackett's Quarry in North Kill. That's the town.
Oh.
And it gets better. I gotta look at his name badge and...
His name is Hackett, and he's a sheriff.
Get dressed.
What's he giving you?
Not gonna be the guest of honor at Fashion Week, I'll tell you that much.
Hey! Did I say you could talk to each other?
Sorry, sir. We'll be quiet.
We will?
Max?
Hey, what'd you do with my real girlfriend?
Yeah, if you didn't want them to talk to each other, why would you put them in the cell next to each other?
All right, buddy. Hands through the bars. Come on. Your turn. Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere, we can talk right here.
Come on.
Hey! Hey! Let's get the fuck off!
Come on. Move. Good boy. Hey! Stop struggling.
Max, calm down. You're only making it worse.
Laura. What the hell did you do to her?
Shut up.
Okay. Okay. Think, Laura, think. There's gotta be something in here you can use. While the town of North Kill lay there sleeping, the hag in the woods started weeping. As the bodies decay, the wolves hunt their prey, and the sheriff continues his creeping.
Who wrote that on the wall? Like... Ooh, a spoon.
Ew. Spoon?
Yeah, it's a spoon, Laura. What is so ew about that? Some of the reactions don't make any sense to me. Like, you're covered in blood and shit.
Not a chance.
And you go ew to a bent
Need some sort
spoon?
of lever.
Spoon. The ew spoon. Oh my god, go get the spoon. I forgot to bring up my guide. God, I'm so terrible. Why am I never prepared?
Work? Oh, yeah, this ought to do it. Yes.
I hate it when IGN does this. I'm like halfway down the guide and then something sets it to where it like goes back up to the top. I'm like, I didn't want this.
Watch it, man. I bruise easily.
Give me a break.
I missed a tarot.
Hey, the second we get out of here, you're toast, motherfucker.
We've been compliant this whole time and then you go and do that. I guess we'll be aggressive.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Hey! What the fuck is that supposed to mean, asshole? Hey, you can't just leave us in here!
Hey! Come back!
Laura, there's a tarot card. Can you go pick it up?
Fuck! Son of a binky bonky.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
It's just a foot. It'll heal.
I meant the interrogation.
Oh. Yeah. Can't break old Max. Many have tried, many have failed.
I'm being serious, Max.
He just asked a lot of questions. A lot of weirdly specific questions about us and where we were going and why and how I was feeling this morning, and I don't know. Nothing I said made him seem any less annoyed.
He asked how you were feeling?
Yeah. Why, he didn't ask you?
No.
Huh. Rude.
Wait, did you get a look at his name badge?
You mean it's not really Detective Dick Whippet?
It's Hackett. Sheriff Hackett. You think he's related to Chris Hackett?
Oh my god, like the Chris Hackett?
Yeah.
Who's the Chris Hackett?
As in camp leader Mr. Hackett of Hackett's Quarry, remember?
Man. Last night feels like a lifetime ago. The fuck does that mean though? You know? Where we set up?
Maybe it's some kind of crazy camp counselor kidnapping ring.
That's...
Comforting.
I mean, what?
He's not some kind of setup.
Like some kind of setup, a trap. I don't know. Chris Hackett and Sheriff Hackett, there's no way that's a coincidence.
Okay.
They must be related.
Well, what does that prove?
They knew we were coming. Maybe it's some kind of kidnapping, extortion, conspiracy.
That's a pretty big jump.
I'm just trying to get us out of here, and I can't get us out of here until I have some clue of why the fuck we're in here.
I don't know. What if we can't make sense of it?
What? Well, we have to.
Sometimes things just don't make sense. What then? We're just stuck in a backwater jail cell for the rest of our lives?
This isn't forever, Max. You can't just hold us here forever.
You didn't seem too convinced of that.
You gotta stay positive. You can't think like that.
Why not? Might as well just accept it, right?
No, fuck that. Think about the rest of the summer, Max. And school? I mean, I've been dreaming about becoming a vet since I was 5 years old. I'm not gonna let this fleabag fuckface stop me. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna study to be a vet, and you're gonna,
What? I'm gonna what?
I saw the letter, Max.
What are you talking about?
The rejection letter for college. I found it in your bag.
You were poking around in my stuff?
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
That sound,
I was embarrassed.
Wait, your grades were good and you wrote a great essay?
Yeah, apparently not good enough.
Fuck! You've been making plans, Max. What the fuck?
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
he didn't. God, that sounds like. No, I like how they communicate. So.
I'm sorry, Max. This really sucks.
Hey, it's not the worst thing to happen this summer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Tarot card, but.
Okay, let's just
sink.
focus on getting out of here for now.
Great. Sign me up.
We need to go over it from the beginning.
Like from when we left home?
Like from when we ran into the cop.
So after we ran into the... whatever we ran into?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's when shit started getting weird.
The dude acted super weird when we said we almost hit an animal. You remember that? It was like he already knew or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really sketchy.
What if he's not even a real cop?
Well, he's gotta be dirty, but... I mean, I think he's a real cop. We're in a police station.
I mean, yeah, but there's like nobody else around.
Short-staffed.
Yeah, that is concerning.
Especially the whole Hackett thing. Let's just go with the idea that they're both in on it.
Okay.
So we're supposed to meet Chris Hackett at the camp, and instead, there's nobody there, and we get attacked by something, and then the cop shows up.
That part's all fuzzy for me. Like, I remember the steps and a smell like wet fur and a dog collar with the name Ian on it.
Ian?
Ian.
I don't think it was a dog that attacked us. Whatever it was big. Like, person-sized big.
Yeah, it really did a number on you. Like, I'm surprised you're not more messed up. Like I vividly remember the thing's teeth ripping into you.
What is messed up about that is, Laura, I don't have a scratch on me.
You heal fast, whatever.
Hey, okay, so weird question. Do you remember before we got lost?
You got lost?
Well, yeah, but before that, I was all like, whoa, look at the moon. It's so big, so cool to see a full moon in the middle of the woods. And you were all like, yeah, no shit, Max, it happens once a month.
Yeah, so?
Right, so, you know, full moon.
Yeah.
What if,
Okay. No. Stop.
I'm just saying, you know, maybe there's a slight chance it was a werewolf.
Are you out of your...
Goddamn mine.
Oh my god. Fuck, I forgot about that transition. That is so bad. It's so bad.
Werewolves? Seriously? What the fuck?
First of all, I feel like I swear to God, like I can just see Supermassive, like the developers sitting in the writing room and they're like, guys, wouldn't it be funny if we had like a moment in chapter 7 where Laura starts to say something and then it transitions into Ryan finishing it? Huh? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Like, one of my complaints about Ryan, and it'll be shown here coming up pretty soon, is how close-minded he is. And I'm like, you guys have seen some shit and you're still denying it. I understand it's probably like a coping thing, but the facts are there. Like, there is some supernatural creature coming after you. It's out in the woods, and you can't say it's not real anymore. But the way that Max comes to the realization is so convenient. I don't know why they did it this way. I just wish that, you know, Laura and Max would continue to be compliant, and then Travis would just tell them the truth. Maybe if you're aggressive the whole time with him, like, you know, the situation would be different depending on how you interact with Travis throughout the game as Laura. But it would be better for Travis to just be like, yeah, there are werewolves out here, and this is the story. Max is a werewolf. He got bit or scratched up or whatever. Instead of like Max going, oh, guess what? There was a full moon, and the officer, maybe you can say it just shows that Max is smart and is able to, you know, see all the little pieces and bring them together and like come to a conclusion. But it just doesn't seem satisfying to me. And that transition, it's so bad. Supermassive, it is okay to break away. If you wanted that transition so bad in your game, it is okay to break away from the way you introduce characters that we play as. Like, you did not need to tell me that we're playing as Ryan. We could have just continued playing as Laura. Like, I don't know. It's just so bad. I don't know why that was even approved. I don't know why they looked at that and went, great job, guys. We're just gonna leave it in the game.
What's so funny?
I said literally the exact same thing.
Okay. Do you got anything better? I mean, like zombies, aliens, time hopping Draculas.
Ryan, right?
Yeah.
You want answers? I've got answers. Interrupt me again, you're on your own.
Whatever.
Would it really be so crazy? With all the shit that we've been seeing with Nick? With the thing on the roof? Okay, it would really start to explain a lot of stuff.
Dylan.
I'm just trying to keep an open mind, okay? This is like your ghost stories. How is this so different from your ghost stories?
Those are just campfire stories. Like, there has to be a rational explanation for everything, for all of this.
And then how do you rationalize your friend turning into some Wendigo dog thing? That is what I'm talking about. That is so aggravating. That is why I don't like Ryan. It has to be a rational explanation for everything. It's like, no, there doesn't. I'm sorry.
There's more to all this than you think. Just let me finish, then you can decide for yourself if you believe me or not. I don't care. But I think you should hear all of it. The next few weeks were long. The cop kept us fed and let us take showers, but aside from that, we barely saw him. Max and I, we talked a lot. As much as we could about what happened that night. It was like trading conspiracy theories. We talked about the cop, the camp, the accident, the woods, the thing in the basement, what happened to Max. We just kept going over it all again and again, and nothing was making sense. All we knew is that we needed to get out of there.
See, I feel like... I'm sorry. I feel like the whole werewolf, like Max coming to the realization that it could be werewolves, should have come after that little segment right there. I think I would have been better with him coming to that conclusion if... It just feels very out of place to me. Like, after they've exhausted all their options, then they start getting into the weird ones. And that's when Max is like, you know, what if it's a werewolf? What if it's something supernatural? And then I would be more accepting of that. But the placement is so weird. And I don't know, just, it's weird.
I can't take this anymore.
It's not that bad. They're probably in the same crap at camp.
No, I can't take being in here anymore.
Oh. Yeah, well, that part's pretty tough.
We've got to do something. We've got to get out of here. We need a plan.
We keep saying that, but it's been weeks, so, let me know if you have one.
That's really not very helpful, Max.
You are forgetting something.
What?
Just the ETBT tiny detail that I may or may not be a fucking werewolf, Laura.
Keep it down.
So what? What can we do, really? We run off into the sunset only to be stopped when I turn into a nasty-ass monster and kill you and eat you, and then I run off alone into the sunset with little bits of you stuck in my teeth?
Okay, stop. Just one problem at a time. All right, we don't even know if that's what's really going on, and we won't until we get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, it seems to me that we only have two real options. We can play nice and try to get this guy on our side.
What, so he'll let us go?
Or we try to catch him off guard and make our escape.
What if we get on his good side?
Okay, so let's say we get on his good side. What then? Brunch and mimosas every Sunday till he sees the error of his ways?
Yeah, I was being rhetorical. The dude doesn't have a good side to get on. I mean, he don't even talk to us half the time.
I don't know, I think we could crack him.
Laura, I think he's just biding his time until he can figure out a way to get rid of us. Permanently.
I think we should try.
I think we should try. I mean, if he was gonna kill us, we'd be dead by now.
So what's he waiting for?
Look, we just... If this doesn't work, we try to escape. Deal?
Yeah. Deal. So, alright, how are we supposed to get this guy to like us if he won't even talk to us?
I don't know. I mean, he's gotta have a weak spot, like something we can use. It's not like we don't have time to figure it out.
The
Yeah.
spleen. Stab him in the
Okay.
spleen. That's his weak spot.
Hey, hey! T-Money! Can I call you T-Money?
Why? You can call me Officer Hackett.
Hackett? Like as in Hackett's Quarry?
What's it to you?
Just interested is all. Feel like we hardly know you.
Well, let's keep it that way, okay?
Oh, come on, T-Money, lighten up, man. No reason we can't be buds, right?
I can think of 7.
You're right. We've been just awful, and we really want to make it up to you.
Oh. I see what you're doing. Well, it's not gonna work. You think we're just gonna be besties, and I'm gonna let you walk right out of here. Not gonna happen.
Asshole!
Max!
Maybe if they weren't such
know what's going
shitty
on?
actors.
We know Max is a werewolf! Full moon's in a few days, right? What then?
No, ma'am. You don't know the half of it.
But I have a poem. How come she didn't bring that up when Max
said-
made his conclusion?
Take your fucking clothes off!
Fuck off!
Get back!
Max, what's going on? Get the fuck away from him!
Come here.
Get off of me!
Shut up. Have a seat. Quit squirming. Said you want to be a vet, right? Call us an internship.
Let me go!
You're not gonna believe it until you see it for yourself.
Just fucking ask next time then, dude. Jeez.
Why?
Don't get too close.
T, come in. What's your position? Over.
Shit. Mm-hmm. Just wrapping things up here.
Help! Hey, he's got us held prisoner at the police station! Help us!
Who was that? Over.
Nothing. On my way. Over. That was pretty stupid.
You're pretty stupid. Got him.
Hey, you can't just leave me here!
Yes, I can.
Like, why did he have to do all this?
Don't worry, Max. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Are you alright?
I don't know. I just don't feel so good.
What do you need? What can I do to help?
I was just hot. Are you hot?
Oh, I'm kind of stuck next to this big-ass pipe, so I'm not exactly cool.
Just stay back, okay? You shouldn't be this close.
There's not a lot I can do about that right now. Max? Max? Tell me what's going on. Max! Max! No.
Yeah, what did Hackett think was gonna happen when he put her that close to the cell?
Fuck!
She is a lot more calm than I would be. I would be crying with the eye that I had left. Laura is in fact a badass.
So much for depth perception.
It's so bad.
Let's see what that bastard cop's hiding.
It's so bad. Now, how come I can't get this tarot card? That is so dumb. I hate that. You good? Oh, Laura, there's your blood. So, what I find interesting about Max transforming is that he is... Wait, hold on. Go back down. I did not want you to go up. Is that... Maybe it's just the way that we talk to him, like we were compassionate and all that. He might have been a little more snippy if we had been more clinical instead of compassionate. But I find...
Fuck. I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Oh, shush. We have clues to find. But the way Max talks to Laura when he's about to transform, he's still so nice to her. And when you compare that to Nick, who is an asshole to Abby. Did my camera just shift? Who is an asshole to Abby for the longest time. I don't know why Nick is like that. I don't know if it's because Max has already been through a transformation once. So he's more accustomed to it. And maybe it's the fact that Nick is a new werewolf and he's not able to calm himself down appropriately. But like when we played, we made sure Abby was like very nice. I don't think Abby can be real mean to begin with. She's like a nice person.
July 7th.
Damn, we're late. We could have had this up on the Travis's birthday. I don't know. I just always thought that was kind of odd.
This must be
So
what used to
either
knock me out.
when you're about to transform or when you're going through that process, when you're close, it shows like suddenly, you know, the filter you put on and the airs that you put up are suddenly no longer existent. So therefore, when you're about to transform, like that's how you really are as a person. Wait, did we go in all these rooms? Oh, we didn't go in here. And maybe Nick is actually an asshole. And that is... He kind of gives me, like... What vibes does it give me? Kind of like pick-me boy vibes a little bit.
56. That means he was born in 1965.
This year my mom was born. Is it raining? I think that's it for down here. Or up here. My hurry up button doesn't mean anything right now.
Locked. Figures. But I guess I can't leave Max. Better keep snooping, or I could go back to my cell and wait, I guess.
The werewolf thing makes no sense to me. Like, I don't mind the whole werewolf angle, but there are things about it that I don't fully understand.
What's he hiding?
A room.
What are you hiding, Travis?
Cease and desist letter.
Anne Radcliffe and Edward Benson. Wonder who they are.
Well, one may be floating in the lake at Hackett's Quarry. So there's that.
Hello?
I want to know what the picture is that he has face down on his desk.
Not so much a hint as a slap in the face. Fuck yeah.
Oh, it's like a police scanner.
Weren't hikers at all, but ghost hunters who went in search of answers and fell victim to the mercy of the hag of Hackett's Quarry, never to be seen again.
Like us. Except for the fell victim to the mercy of the blah 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 part.
We're more like, ghost investigators?
Spectre sleuths?
Sure.
So, what happened next?
Well, according to reports from the local paper, the North Kill Gazette, some hay bales caught fire during the opening night, and that spread pretty quickly. Before they knew it, the whole place was up in smoke, including the show's leading lady and her alleged baby boy.
We listened to the podcast. That podcast is so cringe. We listen to it more in the credits. I think we got everything. So, I am gonna go back. Wait, what? Okay. We're gonna hide our syringe. And then we're gonna go to CP's. Wait, does she say anything about this now that we know, like, the werewolf thing? Okay. I was waiting for A to show up and never showed up. We're going to sleep.
You want to tell me what happened?
I could ask you the same thing.
Why did he touch her face like that?
Why didn't you run?
It's weird. I won't leave Max.
I won't leave Max.
This doesn't mean I trust you.
I don't care. I just want to help him.
Turn around, hands against the wall.
Seriously?
I am too tired to argue.
But... Me too. Happy?
Brew some coffee.
He's so weird.
What's this?
An education. Watch. Nice job cleaning up. The eye. I mean,
Why would you have your back turned to a prisoner?
It's harder than they make out in the textbooks. Especially when nobody's helping you.
you're the doctor.
Animal doctor. And no, I'm not. And I probably never will be. Stuck in here forever.
You know, just because you know doesn't mean you know. You know?
What?
I'm not. This isn't what it seems to be.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You and Max are in just as much trouble as I am. My family? We didn't mean to hurt anybody. We're just trying to survive like everybody else. Do you understand?
Not really.
We're gonna end this thing once and for all.
We?
Yeah.
So, how is your family involved?
My family is down at the bottom of a well.
What?
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
Right, so you're the one at the top of the well with a rope? And
Yes. I thought that was obvious.
Why don't you
Okay,
just
I got
tell us the truth instead of doing all this
Get it?
therapy shit?
Let's see how smart you really are.
what is this?
Information.
Well, what does it mean?
Read it.
When full the moon above shines first, the beast internal shall outward burst. One by one leads lambs to slaughter. It stalks your breath, but shuns clear water. And should you yourself be cursed, armed with silver and the first, when moon is full before its wane, rend the beast that cursed you slain. No longer shall you face your blight, or fear the dread of full moon's light.
Yeah. Keep reading.
No,
And if it's
absolutely
a
not.
bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste. Perchance you'll save your cursed soul, before infection takes its toll.
Starting to get the picture.
It's not a lot to go on. And frankly, it's shit. Why did they have to make it rhyme?
I don't know. But it's all we have to go on.
Kill the werewolf that bit you and you'll be cured. It has to be silver, has to be full moon. Seems pretty straightforward to me.
If you can kill the werewolf, and that's a big if.
I just want to cure Max.
It's not as straightforward as you think.
Why didn't you kill it?
If you knew all this, why didn't you just kill it in the storm shelter when you had the chance?
It's not so. I was when I.
Straightforward?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
not. They're not so easy to hit. I was trying to protect you too.
So what's the plan?
Well, that's from hoping you'll come in.
Me?
Yeah. 'Cause your studies.
That she hasn't started yet.
I haven't even started.
Well, you're the best option I got. I've been hunting this damn white wolf under the full moon so long I start to think it doesn't exist, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter, because maybe there's another way. Whatever you believe, there's got to be some science. And you do science. Look, take some time to think about all this. I'll be back in the morning. Seen enough?
I don't think I'd believe a word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
I believe him.
I believe him.
You can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about the werewolf stuff, not the science bit. I don't know what he wants.
He's a dirty lying kidnapping cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
Well, fuck him. He's had his chance to fix this. We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
Hey, Laura?
Yeah?
I saw what happened. What I did to your eye.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
That wasn't you.
It wasn't you. I know it wasn't you.
I know. But it was.
We're gonna fix you, Max. Promise. I promise.
He said, let me in there. Chris! I know they're in there. Who? The counselor didn't show up. How'd you find out? Bobby told me.
Said you scrapped an abandoned car. A while back, I worked out the rest. Shit. Why?
why'd you think, Chris?
Jesus, Travis. You're still here? That's fucked up.
Fucking bet one of them, Chris. What was I supposed to do?
What was that?
Woohoo! I got too cozy. I put down my controller and everything.
You shot me.
I'm telling Mom.
Thank your lucky stars it wasn't so.
I'm telling Mom.
You can't keep him here forever.
I'm handling it.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that night. You ever think of that?
If I'd have done my job, you'd all be in prison. You ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb. And
Or
you
those
know it.
hikers? And that fucking journalist?
Damn it, Travis. What are we gonna do now?
Whatever happened to we're all in this together? Shh, man. Let's go to my office. We shouldn't talk here.
Max! Max!
What is it?
Travis was just in the hall talking, the cop.
So?
With Chris Hackett.
Was he here to let us out?
No. He's the werewolf, Max. Chris Hackett is the one that bit you down on the storm shelter.
Holy shit, that's... Who would have guessed?
I mean, I guess thinking about it, I could have...
And yet you didn't.
It all makes sense. That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night. Travis was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
Kill Chris Hackett. Kill
That's how we fix
John
you.
Lennon.
Jesus, Laura, are we thinking the same thing?
Tomorrow, we're getting out of here. I'm gonna get Travis's gun and kill Chris Hackett.
Hey! Hey! Help her! Laura needs help! Laura? Laura, are you okay?
God damn it. What the hell's going on?
Laura?
Fuck.
I want to know how he gets out. Who lets him out? Maybe one of his family members? I don't know. Oh.
Starting to think you were really sick.
Well, maybe I should consider acting as my major.
No.
I wouldn't go that far.
When you guys were trying to get on his good side, you both sucked.
We should go before he wakes
Yeah.
up.
He is going to have quite the crink in his neck when he wakes up. He's going to be like...
We should grab our
stiff.
stuff.
We need silver ammo. He must have some around here.
What is it?
I thought I heard someone. No, I still can.
It's coming from behind that door.
Back is starting to hurt.
There's nobody in here. What the fuck?
He makes them.
What is it?
Shotgun shells. He loads them with silver. That's where he was last month, hunting. Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore.
Hey, I just realized something. We're free.
Hell yeah, we are.
Hell yeah, we are. That's 2 months we'll never get back, but for now, we're one step closer to going home.
And when is that?
Tonight. Going to Hackett's Quarry, and we're killing Chris Hackett.
And euthanize him like the dog he is.
And I made my way here, to camp. Left Max at the island. Seemed like the best place for him, surrounded by water and all.
Oh, hi, Caitlin.
That's it. That's the story.
And I'm
I'll
sticking
jump in at
to
the same
it.
time.
Wait. The island? Like our island? Like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
Because Jacob, he went back there looking for Emma and he hasn't come back yet. Neither of them has. Oh, shit.
They're not there now.
Well, if they were there, they're not there now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't make me spell it out for you. I've just come back from there and there's one werewolf and no people.
Oh, fuck.
All I know is I have to do this. I have to kill Chris Hackett before it's too late. After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris, I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal. But Max? Max! Max? Hello? So the werewolf I killed can't have been Chris.
That wasn't a werewolf. It was Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot, that was no girl. Unless, I guess, it turned back after I shot it when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you then?
He tried. I got away. I need to end this. We don't have much time.
So this is our new guest.
Dude, she gives me Resident Evil vibes from Biohazard.
Take a bite. Come on. Dumb fucking animal.
God, let me go! Let me fucking go! Get your hands off me! Please let me go! Okay, I didn't mean for this to happen, please! Please! Oh my God, why aren't you answering me? Oh, is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money. Like lots of it. I mean, not really, but you could get some, probably. Please, just let me go, please. I'm so sorry.
We're throwing dirt in your face, Bobby.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's two, Bobby.
Hey! Hey! Hey, where are you going? Hey! Hey! Oh, shit.
Baby, I need some time alone to be by myself. By myself. Careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for.
Nosy little rat, aren't you? Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't believe everything you hear.
What are you talking about?
Here we are again. Let's see what you've brought me this time, shall we?
One tarot card, because I didn't read the guide close enough.
The Chariot. At the reins of a chariot, we would all feel safer. Taking control, relying on determination to make our choices. Valiant, but in some cases foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots, but perhaps in some cases they're not as safe as we think they are. And the same question as always. Will you let me show you more?
Yes, please. I would like some more. That's gonna be new for me.
You'll be seeing me a few more times before the night's over. I look forward to that. As long as you follow the right path, of course.
Yes, ma'am. Alright. Chapter 7's done. We gotta stare at Ryan's face now. The only reason why I like this chapter is because we get to play as Laura and get to experience her and Max's relationship a lot more. I really like them together. But replaying it for a fourth time, I gotta say, playing this game, this playthrough, has really made me, and I'm sorry for being critical, but I just can't help it with this game. If I were to play like The Devil in Me, I would probably be really critical of that game too. And Man of Medan, whatever it's called. I just feel like, okay, one, you know how you can tell when a writing team is too old, like they're comprised of people that are older and they try and write young people. It just doesn't feel right. Like you can tell that the old writing team doesn't understand young people at all. You see it a lot in TV shows. I feel it in Supermassive games. I even felt it in Until Dawn. That was one of the things I disliked about Until Dawn, was how cheesy the dialogue could be, and not in like a schlocky way. It was just like, do you think this is how young people talk? I don't know. I kind of wish like this chapter was rewritten, because I just wish like Max's conclusion came after them, you know, exhausting all the options. You know what I'm saying? And the poem is never brought up, even though it's right there. The werewolf thing, I kind of wish they went with a different creature other than the werewolf, because one, they don't really look like werewolves, and I guess I know some people are like, oh, it's a unique spin on the werewolf, like it's not your stereotypical one. It looks like they wanted to kind of replicate the Wendigo from Until Dawn and then just slap the werewolf label onto it. It doesn't look like a werewolf. It can look more humanoid, that's fine, but I wish it was like, you know, had more of a wolf-like face. Really dig into that, like, I don't know if body horror is really the right term. They just look so doofy. The tongue is what throws. The tongue is so stupid. I really wish they just came up with their original character or something. One of my biggest complaints, and even though I've been complaining this whole time, but one of my biggest complaints about this game is that it really falls into the miscommunication trope, sort of. The Hackett family has had so many opportunities to, and maybe they were trying to avoid repeating the same thing in Until Dawn. I'm gonna spoil Until Dawn a little bit. There's Flamethrower Guy. We don't know his name. I don't remember if he has a name, but people refer to him as Flamethrower Guy. He is actively fighting the Wendigos. He doesn't come in and explain what's going on until later on in the story. He's like straightforward with them, like, yeah, this is the Wendigos, they're real, you know, it's a curse, like if you commit cannibalism, that opens you up to this entity and you become a Wendigo. And there's no bullshitting. Like, he just tells them straight up. And at this point, I think they've seen a Wendigo. I think they're a lot more believing of it. You know, willing to believe, like, yeah, we saw something. You know, we're gonna go with this. So I appreciate that. Like, he's just kicks open the door and he's like, let me tell you a story. This is what's going on. In this game, the Hackett family has had so many opportunities to talk about what's going on. Like, they could have grabbed these kids and just been like, listen to me. You are in danger. Listen to me. You know, like, have you seen it? Have you seen the werewolf? They're real. And if you don't, you know, come with us and we'll keep you safe, you're gonna get killed or turned into a werewolf. One of the two. I just feel that the writers did not want to repeat what the Flamethrower Guy in Until Dawn did. They want the mystery still, but everything's already been laid out. I don't know. Just the whole miscommunication thing really pisses me off in this game, especially with Lance Henriksen's character. I think his name is Jedediah. Like, he seems like the type that would just grab hold of one of these kids and go, "Don't move. Listen to me. We are not going to hurt you. We're actually trying to help you." He just seems like the grumpy, no bullshit kind of guy, and we're not getting that. Like, I don't think they want these kids to get hurt. I think they're annoyed that the kids are there because now it's another obstacle for them to jump over. It's like the Constance, the mom, the lady at the very end, before the fortune teller comes in to the scene or whatever. She's like, why are you acting like that toward, one of these kids that got turned into a werewolf? It's not his fault. They didn't know. You guys weren't. I understand that you can't just come out and go, yeah, you kids need to leave because there's werewolves running about. Like, I understand. Like, why wasn't your first priority to get all the kids and tell them, like, you guys need to stay in the lodge. Stay in there. Don't move. Don't do anything. I think they're trying to make a parallel to Moby Dick and the white whale. I think in the rhyme, I could be wrong, but I think does it say? Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what the rhyme is. I think it says something about a white wolf or whatever, and that's probably a spoiler for the Quarry. I don't remember what the hell we just witnessed. The white wolf is the one that they need to kill in order for everybody to be cured. It gives me that Moby Dick parallel, because what wasn't his name? Ahab? I got halfway through Moby Dick before I had to stop reading it. Like, he spends so much of his life tracking down Moby Dick. And in that story, it makes sense because the ocean is huge. Moby Dick could be anywhere. So yeah, you're sailing the 7 seas trying to find this one whale because you have a vendetta against it. And it makes sense. It really shows just how obsessed Ahab was with Moby Dick. But in this game, you're telling me in the last 7 years you haven't managed to find a white wolf or have come across the circus stuff? Like, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be talking about this because it's kind of a spoiler. It all makes sense in the end. It's just really, it doesn't work. The Moby Dick parallel does not work because it's a smaller area. Sorry for the rant. It's just these things that I have to talk about before I forget them. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to go right into the outro. Thank you so much for watching. This was Late Night Gaming. If you like this video and you want to see more, you can click that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you can also leave a like and a comment, especially a comment. Tell me some of your criticisms about this game if you've played it before. Or from what you've seen so far, what are some things that, or maybe give it some praise. If you like this game, tell me why. I'd be really curious. Because I'm always open to seeing games from a different perspective, or like any sort of media. There's probably stuff I've missed about this story that are making it that are like tainting it for me, and maybe pointing stuff out to me will kind of clear some of the misconceptions that I'm having about this game up. So yeah, just let me know. You like this game? You don't like this game? I'd be really curious to know. And also down in the description below, in case this is the first video of mine you're coming across, I have a link to 2 playlists. I have a link to this playlist for this game, so you can start at the beginning. And I have a link to my horror games playlist, so if you like watching scary games, you can go check that out. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.